Right guys, Arsenal Analysis here, coming back to you with a new sort of type of video. I'm going to be doing the transfer rumours that are surrounding our club at the moment. A lot of them, we know what it's like in these summer transfer windows especially. And yeah, a lot of players linked to the club, out the club. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about. But yeah, I thought to say we should start with the one that's been flying around everywhere, which is obviously Alexis Sanchez. Will he leave, will he stay? And yeah, Today's been linked with the weird one, a return to, well not return, but return to Spain, and a Spanish outlet, Marca, is saying that he's looking at a possible deal to see him go to the Bernabeu and join Real Madrid. Obviously this is a lot of speculation, no real facts as such, but yes, they're reporting that if Ronaldo does leave, then they want Sanchez as a replacement, and I think this is a bit of a weird one. It's seen sort of come out the blue, if you like. They've been linked with Hazard quite a lot, and he's even said that he would be interested to go in there. And obviously Hazard being a bit younger than Sanchez, he'd be the more likely replacement if Ronaldo does go. But yeah, there's not too much trust in this one, I don't think, but one to keep your eye on. With Sanchez, he linked with everywhere. Last week he was City, week before Bayern Munich. This week it looks like it might be Real Madrid. But yeah, it's going to drag on, and he has to sign that contract. I think Arsenal have to do everything in their power to make sure he ties down to the club and commits his long-term future, because he is the one player that really drives us on, and he is our best player. There's no doubt about it, and we have to be keeping the likes of him, Ozil, and a few others, to be honest, if we want to be getting those Premier League titles and Champions League titles that we all crave for. So yes, looking like it's going to be a long one with Sanchez until he does sign that contract, but let's hope he will stay. Moving on, we'll look at a player which has been linked with coming into the club, and that is Alexander Lacazette, the Lyon striker. He's been linked for quite a few seasons now. We all know each summer comes around and Lacazette back pages to Arsenal and all this. But this year it looks like something might actually happen. We know last year we put in a 30 million bid for him, which got turned down, and his price sort of rose on the last year. He scored 27 league goals, I think, last season, which is a great return for a player in not the best Lyon side, and he's been doing this for last few 3-4 seasons, to be honest. So he's French striker, 26 I believe, so it's not too old, and the way he holds himself up front, it's not the tallest player, but his presence and the way he can hold up the ball is someone that I would like to see doing an Arsenal shirt. We got Danny Welbeck, but Danny Welbeck, I like his movement, it's just his finishing isn't quite up there, and Lacazette sort of brings that, he's got that extra style to his game, you'd say. Yeah, linked today, 50 million move, apparently that is what Lyon, well, Arsenal and Lyon both are talking at, a fee of around 50 million, and yeah, it's good to see that we're actually moving, or hopefully we're moving. It is the Daily Mail reporting this, so you can never know, but it is a lot of speculation. I am led to believe that this is true. We are talking to his agents. But yeah, £50 million move, and would you guys want him? Leave it in the comments below. Would you like him? And there's the likes of Aubameyang out there who said he wants to leave Dortmund, and even Lewandowski, that might be a stretch, but he has come out recently and said he's been disappointed by the way he's treated at Bayern. So Lacazette is an option. In my eyes, he'd be a brilliant signing. We all know we need this big player to come in like a Sanchez, like an Ozil, big signings come in. And will it be Lacazette? We'll have to wait and see, but this one is flying around everywhere today. And another one that we've been linked with today is another French striker, 18 years old, you all know him now, Kylian Mbappe, the Monaco centre-forward, who's really come into the limelight over the past year. You have to say, he was brilliant in the Champions League, scored numerous goals in the league as well, and yeah, he's been well in all the back pages as well with Sanchez, stating that we put in an £80 million bid, reached to 100 million with add-ons. But today it's actually said that Real Madrid have won the race to get signature. The Daily Mirror reporting this, don't know how true it is, but with them, you know, they like to put anything in there. But it is looking likely that if anyone, Real Madrid will sign him. But it's also on the cards that he might stay at Monaco, and you can't blame him for that. He's got the World Cup next year, and he wants to get in that French squad, so that is quite a big thing for him. So if he stays there, he knows the league well, he knows the team, doesn't want to change too much environment, especially getting that French squad. But yeah, it looks like we will miss out on him. I'd love him in an Arsenal shirt, but he's a lot of pressure on an 18-year-old can really affect a player. We saw Martial last year when so much pressure is put on that young talent. It doesn't always work out. So maybe we're dodging a bullet, you might think, and especially for that price tag. There'll be a lot of critics straight away if he doesn't hit the ground running. But doesn't look like he'll be joining. But another player that has been linked with a move to Arsenal is one which is surprising quite. Now a player that's linked with a move away from the club, and that is Mesut Ozil, one of our world-class players. And he's got a lot of critics over the last, since he's been in England really, for his body language, his style of play. But we all know on this day he's world-class. He's a world-class talent. And the best game in an Arsenal shirt was at United at home and Chelsea at home in the past few seasons. And so when he on his day he can turn up, but people say big games don't turn up enough, and he's actually been linked with a move today to Fenerbahce. Arsenal apparently want 55 million for him, so it doesn't look like that one will happen. But that's what's. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully, I'll have another video out in a few days, very similar one to this, and see what other transfer rumours are going around. Hopefully, we've signed someone by then, but we'll have to wait and see. Come on, you Gunners.